Toma has decided to start the video without me. Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. Today, as you can see, we're doing the Baal story quest that we unlocked after doing the Archon mission. And I'm excited. I just went to the location so I was ready to record and stuff, but it just started before I even got there. So you know what? Without further ado, let's just begin. Also, before we really start, I just want to thank you all for the support on the Genshin videos. I really appreciate all the likes and comments. It really means a lot. And of course, in all the other videos. It's the best. Now, what are we doing?
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now.
Sorry.
I hope you can understand.
I can't.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Alright.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
That reminds me of Tepe.
Hello,
He's fucking dead.
We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Hey, what a
Greetings.
coincidence.
Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
It's all good, it's all good.
So they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Ippe.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do.
Hell yeah. So what are we doing? We're doing that game you were talking about? But this is not even your quest.
We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
Okay.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there,
So he's
the
gonna do
storm
Baal's
has
quest
never
without
changed in
Baal?
shape or size. But now,
I don't know about Baal,
it
but
seems
hey.
to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on
You
us?
alright there?
Nuh-uh.
How it resolves and she makes her decision at the end of this mission, but we'll see.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm
that's
failing to quell the unrest.
the son of the guy. alright.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes,
Yep.
you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at
Man,
the moment.
the only thing I want to
Mustn't
meet
cause any more issues
is
for him.
Ayato. I need to meet him and also
Okay,
get him on my
Toma,
team.
let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
Yeps.
I'll come
So
with
let's
you,
get it
Master.
fixed up.
Everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
This is true.
Thank you very
Let's
much.
try to go in there
I owe
and
you
get her
one.
out.
Again.
Reflections of Mortality. That is a cool title. Will she return to the human world and live among her people? Hope so. It would be a lot less lonely. Yai, where you at?
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Yes, of
What a smooth
course.
talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue. You came because you need my help, didn't you?
Well, you got to us because you needed our help.
Your
So
answer
now,
has put me in a good mood.
yay.
Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
I think she's just conflicted.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway.
Tell us
Since
everything
the
you
battle,
know.
the Shogun has been greatly troubled, and
Yes,
her temperament
it
has
makes a lot of
changed
sense.
drastically. What? Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dongo and light novels when I went to see her.
Alright,
Oh, the poor
maybe
thing.
let's go get them
Without
to her.
desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it.
This is a great way,
Crying and ranting
in
and
terms of
raving.
writing, to humanize a Baal
hardly
or
bear to see her
MythyMoo.
that-
It's like, oh yeah, she is an eternal god, pretty much. But also, she likes, you know, desserts and books.
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the
Then
thunderstorm,
what am I to
though.
do?
As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Right, maybe she's gone stir
I am
crazy.
the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting.
Get in there, boy.
But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Alright, good question. You do it for A or do it for the people? Do it for the people, man.
I like that answer.
Great.
Here is the pass permit.
Oh.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Come on, Takeshi. I can even go through Takeshi's challenge if you want.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
I have it right
Guji
here.
Ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
Yes.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way.
Thank you.
Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Great. Let's do it. Oh, she's just walking around. Hello there. You doing good? Or a little bit good?
How did you get in?
By the door.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Oh, why are you treating us like we're your enemies?
Because it's just the doll puppet guy.
Amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Everything
That
alright?
is of no concern. This is my recuperation state. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
Alright, Mo.
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, hey.
It's been a while.
It has. Come, let me
The
in.
Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Great. I'm coming in, eh?
The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
Okay.
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
Fair. So what are you up to?
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Makes sense.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the
That's
future.
good. That's good.
However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
You're strict.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances.
I
For now,
see.
while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Yes, but can you like think
Gets it now?
faster so we can get some shit
Thunderstorm's
fixed?
getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh. I thought you knew everything around here. We tell her about all of it.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
Well, let's do it. Come with us,
If
eh?
everyone
And we'll
sees
get
that
your
the
mind
Shogun is
clear
in good
somehow.
health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest.
Yeah.
And
Just go out
who
there and we're
knows?
gonna talk to
A
people.
change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
This is the best thing Paimon has ever said.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
Well, yeah. It might do everyone some
Yes,
good.
you're right. After all, the Shogun
Acceptance.
is currently unable to take care of business on my behalf. All right then. I'll come out for a while.
Yay.
Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Okay, she's missed out on many years. You're lucky you aren't crusty.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet.
I think it's just because Takeshi farted, but yay, walking through town.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
How long ago was it she was out?
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
Right.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
We're shopping, alright?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
Genichiro? Oh shit.
I appear to have frightened the people.
That's fine.
Well, what did you
Talk to them.
expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job.
Oh,
The
so she
Shogun has a lot
never
of
does it?
information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
Let's just relax. You know what? Let's go get some food. I want some food.
Are you saying you don't have any more either?
God damn it.
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia.
True.
If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me.
I'm sure everyone will give you free
What
shit.
do you mean, either?
I want Chong-Li to meet her. It'd be
Anyway,
sick.
people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
It's because they're fucking scared of you. What do we got? Street food? Oh.
What's the Shogun doing
I just
here?
ate like
What
an
am I
hour
supposed to
ago.
do in
Why are
this
you doing this
situation?
to me? How am I getting hungry from looking at 5 pixels again? God damn it. Come on, A, you're very slow. Jeez, they're bouncing. The hair physics.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around.
Yay.
I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the
Explanation?
items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Alright, alright. I'll take some of that.
Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty.
Good
You see,
job.
many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell.
Smart man.
So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Great.
For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk.
Just starts
dango are
mixing this
worked
shit.
Dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm down, I'm down.
I'm
A
sorry,
change
Shogun.
of
I've
pace.
got no bone to pick with eternity.
Yeah, but I think she's interested in this. The change in everything will maybe make her realize like, well, maybe stasis is a bad idea. Let's keep it going for as long as we can. And just have a good time while we can.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Yes.
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected?
Isn't that all royalty, hopefully? Or famous people too, like you expect them to be like they are in interviews and the movies. Like I look at some big YouTubers, small YouTubers, I look at them and I'm like, oh, this guy's something else. But I bet if I met them it'd be very, very different. Some of you guys probably think of me as like, oh, he's a fucking YouTube guy and expect me to ignore your tweets and stuff. Like, nah, I'll just talk to people. Some might think I'm a fucking asshole. In that case, you would be correct. Well, that's
Actually,
some
it
related.
came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life.
Alright.
So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose.
Isn't this
my
how like
surprise.
a lot of stuff
the right
was created? I'm
proportion,
pretty sure I've
it
heard
tasted
stories
superb.
of a lot of things being created exactly this
A
way.
chance combination.
Yeah.
Interesting. May I try this drink?
Glad
The
you're
almighty
open-minded to
Shogun
some
wants to
dango
try?
milk.
Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
I wanna try it.
Nice.
It's shit.
It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert.
Oh.
A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering
Helpful
them.
guy? Isn't that nice of
Almighty
her?
Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
Ah, yes.
Want
Another cup?
Oh, I would No. No need. That would be needlessly indulgent.
Her real human side is coming out.
There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
Yeah, why didn't you bring books and maybe a fucking, I don't know, something? Anything that can keep you
By the way,
occupied.
Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels.
I like
She's
how
always
she
bragging
joked
to me
about that,
it,
but
it's difficult for me to
she
really
actually is
imagine
gonna like
without
that.
seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure, let's go and have a look.
Alright, this is a wholesome little chill mission. I thought we were gonna fight in like the fucking thunderstorms. Like, we gotta fucking find the 3 epic rat bastards and kick their ass so we can stop the thunderstorm. But no, we're just going around getting desserts and books.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Eye Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management?
He's got
or
that
publishing
Gohan
regulations
trim. Oh, it's because he's selling yaoi. Oh shit. I'm gonna get out of here. It's fine, dude.
Well, okay then. Please
Explain
proceed
it
to the
to
bookshelf
nookies.
over there. It has all the latest bestsellers.
Let's go. What do we
There are
got?
some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition.
Yeah?
I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form.
What are they called? I want them.
Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay, let's go then.
Let's get some books.
I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
Yeah, why is that? If you're speaking like
Take
us.
this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat poinsettias to become stronger.
That's amazing. What? How all the fucking new anime call some stupid shit and we're like, what the fuck is that? I was reincarnated as a fucking chicken lip sucking a prick. They are fun though. These isekais are just like mild fun. You just watch them and that's it. You forget about them after a while and it's just a nice little thing to waste your time with. The names just suck my ass and I love them because it's just funny to make fun of.
It's so long.
It is.
Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating poinsettias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
Sure.
It's just a narrative device.
Yes.
Narrative device.
It's imaginary.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim
Critics.
to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some
I'll
novels
choose a
that are
classic,
easier to
man.
understand and give you the scoop.
Yes.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start.
Well,
I have
that's a
high
good
hopes,
one.
though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
That's the kind of stuff Yae reads all the time. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun. It's quite the original.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Well, it's not about you, Paimon. What about martial arts story? We're gonna have a shonen? Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. Nice, man. The book is a martial arts story set in Liu, focusing on fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. The selling point of the story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly assumed to be a reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros who see the protagonist as their enemy are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this, all the while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist. It's all about the journey. And what about daily life romance story? Let's get some slice of life in here. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. We're about to read SAO, let's go. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense
Oh my
is
god.
killing Paimon.
I hope she finds happiness. Isn't that funny how we as people who consume media and books and everything, we watch an anime and we're like, oh, I hope they're doing well today. As if they are living in our day and age. Oh, let's explain them to A. This will go well. Let's do the Shogun one, because I wanna see that. What do you think of this one, eh? Isn't it cool?
Paimon thought we agreed not to bring that one up.
Yeah, but it's funny.
It's okay. I find it quite interesting. I didn't realize that this was how ordinary people viewed the Shogun.
That's good to get that
She
view
would
in.
never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her blade determines the martial form to use and the degree of power with which to imbue it.
Lol, thank you.
Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all.
Okay,
On the contrary,
so she can
I
take
find
it.
the author's powers of imagination quite admirable.
Yeah, that's how you should react to that sort of stuff.
That said, I hear that Yae Publishing House's novels are all reviewed by Miko
Oh,
herself.
okay.
Which means that the content of this book must have been approved by her. In fact, no. It may even have been her idea in the first place.
Isn't that sweet?
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
Oh
What I take
shit,
from
can I
these
do this one?
stories
Because I
is
picked
not
that
so
one
much
first.
the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma.
Okay, you can
Back
see
when
like
I
that.
decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind.
Do you
In
like it
accordance
though?
with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
That is inevitable.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia.
You
But the
learned something
truth
new?
is right here in front of my eyes.
Thank you.
And I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas.
Uh-huh.
Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present.
That's goddamn right.
That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention
This
it.
may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an
It's
occasion.
literally been a time travel thing right here.
I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Aw, why don't we take a photo?
Great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo?
Photo?
Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Well, just look over here.
Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Scenic spot? What are we gonna do? We're gonna start on a mountain? On that tree? Oh, both at the same time. Every picture is from the past. Alright, shut up. Let's try relaxed and casual.
How about this?
Try another one.
All right. Well, I'll leave the
stern and
This doesn't
serious.
feel very me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Is this
Try another
all
one.
right?
What about
Well, I'll
graceful and
okay.
dignified?
I'll try that.
It works.
Alright.
I like the relaxed one though. Let's go.
Casual.
Yes, that works.
Okay.
We're taking photos ourselves. Oh shit, alright. This is a great angle. Nice. Alright. Wait, that's actually what we're gonna... Oh, I thought we're taking multiple. Well, that's it. I'm gonna show her that.
It's a wrap. Take a look. Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
She's having an existential crisis over her fucking selfie.
I am me. There is only one of me,
Yes.
but I can exist in many different forms.
Exactly what Yai said.
It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
That's great how they snuck that into the very early stages of Yamiko's introduction stuff.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence.
That's goddamn right.
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Well, that's the thing. You don't. Humans will always be human.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember.
Yeps.
But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Right,
Both the
she's
Vision
got
Hut
it.
Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened.
Hey, this is like my photo.
Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Yes.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figures.
Change is scary though, to be fair. But it happens naturally, so you don't really notice it until you look back.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
It's not my name, man. Yo, you guys doing alright?
You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? Hey, I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Looking for your master?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations.
Oh. He's either been jumped or he's stuck because of weather.
The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Oh.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups.
Well, it probably should have.
The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Have a base in what? How?
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long.
Yeah, maybe they just captured him. Alright, let's go over here, see what's going on. Oh, here we go.
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Oh, it starts the battle music there, so we can play as her now, right? I already... Okay, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I got a level 80. I can get her to 90, not right now, but pretty soonish. And I got her weapon to level 90. So here's what happened. By spending $100.
I spent it all on gambling.
I didn't get the weapon first try, so I rolled again. And then I got that weapon. And then I was guaranteed to get this one afterwards, because you get the double Primo Gems now. They reset that thing, so you get double Primo Gems on all the first time purchases. So I was lucky enough to get 3 5-star weapons. I got, actually it wasn't very good, honestly. I got a second Skyward, and I think I'm gonna save it. I don't think I'm actually gonna upgrade this, because this is a terrible upgrade. And I'd rather keep a second 5-star bow for other bow characters in the future. And yeah, as I said, I got the sword, the unforged, but yeah, that's about it. Something is not right at all.
We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Remove him. We're killing people right now. This is the first thing we do when we get out. Read some novels, get some dessert, and fucking kill guys. Katsuha is the most underrated guy. Prove me wrong, man. This guy is the fucking legend. Everyone I've seen that uses him, love him. Just like, it's so fun just like, boom, fly around, do all shit, hold E, lots of fucking pull and also damage. Even pulls the items into that. Ult's insane and huge damage. He's become one of my favorite characters, I think, in the entire game. We're here. Hello.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Yeah. Prick.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the Almighty Shogun worrying about.
Okay,
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Yes.
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
That's all.
Silence.
We're leaving.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Called red-handed?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
Damn.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't
You have to
deny
say that. It's kind of weird.
But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
Huh?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Alright.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Brown nose and dickhead.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Let's go, let's go. I can become a new one.
A duel with the almighty Shogun?
Damn right.
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since.
That's pretty fucking cool.
If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition?
Okay, you don't have to fucking age abuse him here. That's very
Here
rude.
you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well,
never mind. What about one of you then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner.
I'm just here because I get paid.
Dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
Oh, here it is. That's the proof of his courage. That's enough.
What?
Let's go,
Descendant
Kujo.
of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission.
I swear this guy has been an anime that I watch. Is it Flock from fucking Attack on Titan dub? I've only watched the reaction to the dub. I feel like it's him. It sounds so much like him. His voice trembling sounds exactly like it does in Perfect Game. Wait, who is it? Match. It is! Oh my... I think it's the first time I've actually recognized an English voice actor. I always recognize Japanese ones because I watch that, but fuck yeah. I'm happy about that.
I had doubts about my father's decisions.
Yeah, this guy's great.
I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it. Because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
Damn, this guy is beasting.
Honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been.
But you got the heart, man, I can tell.
If nothing else,
look at you.
And right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform, just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began.
Holy shit, this guy's a
this is
legend.
my last chance to do something.
Holy shit, I like this guy.
Meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
You better than what if she just stabs him, kills his ass. Not imagine she spares him and respects his courage here, because this guy is a legend. You get a little tiny cutscene? I'm down.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
If my opponent does that with her fucking fingers, like I'm ready.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Oh, nice. Alright, you can swing the blade. Ow. Weird how there's no sound effects there, but... Oh shit, I was trying to say it. Oh no! Yeah, she's gonna stop when he gets more hurt. Why does it sound so quiet? It's weird. No, it's glasses. Now you can't see. Now it's cheating. Oh shit. No. He's still willing to continue. Big man. Oh, I was gonna fall. God damn it.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
That's goddamn right. I respect the shit out of that. Let's go.
Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility
and then make
to
take care of it.
You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
And if you don't,
yes,
I'm gonna
of course.
kick your ass.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Even they're like, oh, I respect the shit out of that, man. I'm just good at ass beating.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency.
Okay.
However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being.
Nice.
In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally,
you.
If you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, My blade will show no mercy.
Let's go.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
The novel, maybe? We can talk about the one where you get reincarnated. Oh shit! We get a pressure test for watching a guy get beat up. That's fucking awesome. Let's hear it then,
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation,
And I like how we had a shot where we can see the entirety of Inazuma. Oh, the city.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating.
Yeah.
If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Very true. Maybe that's what he was expecting.
I
That
do
was what he
believe
was.
he was prepared for that outcome.
He was. He was like, it's gonna
I could
end
see it in
here.
his eyes.
That's
The
why
Kujo
he's
clan has
a
undergone
sick man.
dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to
Tradition.
thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes.
Hey, level with him,
The
that's
Shogun
good.
does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so.
True.
But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead.
This is how you rule the
I
fucking
think I'll
place.
leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to
Put
eternity
that
is
pride
still
up your
the
ass for a
erosion
second
that
and
comes with
goddamn
time.
apologize, you know?
As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind.
Yay.
So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is.
Do it.
This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
It has. Very nice.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's also... Please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
Don't you?
Okay. I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Alright.
Okay, see you next time!
Bye.
Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end.
Very true. I hope the thunderstorms are stopping, and I was kind of hoping for Yai to show up.
Return the past
Oh, yeah, well, speaking of, hey you, I did all the stuff. Let's explain everything. We tell all of the things.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous.
I'm gonna write about that soon.
What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
Yeah.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Alright, man. Well, not like we've saved the place like 30 times already.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
Yeah. The human heart?
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again.
I'll do that.
She would never admit to it, but she does in fact get quite lonely.
What? said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Aw, that's a great way to end this off with. Hell yeah. Nice. And we are almost, oh shit, I'm almost level 57. Good for me. Well, that's gonna have to do it for this episode of Genshin Impact. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more Genshin in the future, please leave a like on it. It helps out so much. Leave a funny comment as well. I love reading them. Check out my Twitter, my Twitch channel. I stream sometimes. My second channel, all the stuff is in the description. Of course, subscribe if you're new around here. And as always, my name is Myth, and thanks for watching.